Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, friends, and family, welcome to Clint High School and the 2017 commencement ceremony. This evening, as the graduates enter the field, they will be led by Clint ISD ceremonial mace and 2 gonfalons. Conveying scholarship, confidence, and triumph, the Clint ISD ceremonial mace symbolizes the government, authority, and integrity of the school board. The district seal, boldly mounted atop the staff, symbolizes that the board is the custodian of excellence in learning and scholarship for all Clint ISD students. The mace bearer, a distinguished student chosen by the school, opens commencement by carrying the mace as a member of the commitment of the school board to provide the finest education and scholarly opportunities for our students. Adding pride and dignity to the ceremony, the mace is followed by 2 gonfalons, which signify the district and the school. To be selected a banner bearer and lead the school in procession is considered a high honor. Please stand to receive our graduating seniors and remain standing for the presentation of colors, our national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the Texas Pledge. The colors are presented this evening by Lieutenant Colonel Julia Quiñones, Command Sergeant Major Mark Aguilar, First Lieutenant Lorenzo Sanchez, and Master Sergeant Stephanie Morales. Our JORTC is under the direction of First Sergeant Richard Decatur and First Sergeant Geraldo Acuna. The national anthem will be performed by our own Clint High School Choir. The Pledge of Allegiance and Texas Pledge will be recited by the National Honor Society President, Brianan Rami, and Student Council President, Diamond Estrada.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Well, good evening and welcome, Mighty Lion parents, friends, family, honored guests, and a huge welcome to our senior class of 2017. Thank you guys for joining us on this windy evening, but we're going to get through it. So, my name is Garrett Ritchie. I'm the very proud principal of Clint High School, and it is my pleasure to introduce our distinguished guest here this evening. First, School Board President, Mr. James Spindell. First Vice President, Ms. Maria Macias. Second Vice President, Ms. Claudia Pettis. Secretary, Ms. Arlene Parada. Board Member, Mr. Fred Martinez. Board Member, Mr. Robert Latta. Board Member, Ms. Hilda James. Our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Juan Martinez. Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Instruction, Mr. Jim Littlejohn. Assistant Superintendent of Elementary Instruction, Ms. Sylvia Garza. Chief Financial Officer, Ms. Donna Klein. Chief Technology Officer, Mr. Philip Acosta. Director of Public Relations, Ms. Laura Cade. Director of Human Resources, Mr. Rene Chavez. Principal of Clint Junior High, Ms. Josie Angerstein Guzman. Principal of Horizon High School, Ms. Elena Acosta. From the YDSP Tribe, Councilman Robert Peraza. Assistant Principal of Clint High School, Ms. Ruth Latta. Our Clint High School counselors, Ms. Cynthia Pass and Ms. Elizabeth Flowers. Our curriculum coach, Ms. Marina Biddle. And our outstanding Mighty Lion faculty and staff members. Thank you guys for being here tonight. Class of 2017, in just a few minutes, all of you will be receiving diplomas to mark your graduation from high school. The diplomas you will be receiving represent years of hard work, commitment, dedication, and achievement, and will mark a turning point in your lives. You all will be leaving Clint High School prepared to face new challenges. Some of you will be entering the workforce and starting to provide for your family, but for most of you, this new challenge will be college. Some of the colleges and universities that you all will be attending in the fall include UTEP, EPCC, NMSU, St. Mary's University, Lyon College, the University of Texas, and Texas A&M, just to name a few. Others of you have elected to serve our country in the military. If you are attending college, university, or joining the military, please stand and be recognized. Thank you, guys. Of course, the class of 2017 will be greatly missed, and most of you here tonight can testify to their incredible academic achievements and memorable competitions in athletics. If those were the only memories of this class that we had, that would be enough to place them on the all-time finest group of students that Clint High School has ever had. But this group of 145 seniors is much more than GPAs, awards, and championships. This class is unique not because of what they accomplished, but how they accomplished it. They took great care of one another. They are like family. You all have impressed me over the past 4 years at how close each and every one of you are and how honestly you take care of one another. It is amazing that one of the most popular classes at Clint High School revolve around helping others. Our peer tutors are fantastic, and honestly, I think that the tutors get more out of helping the students that they help than they do. This is one of the great many things that Clint High School has that give us such a phenomenal reputation for having such outstanding students. This class has also stood for many other things, like shattering the record for the highest all-time scholarship amount. We'll get to that a little later. This is the first class that I can remember in my extensive time here at Clint High School that all of our seniors were able to participate in our commencement ceremony. That's right, tonight every single senior at Clint High School has completed all the requirements to be here, and no one was forced to miss out. Some years there might be, yes, congratulations, that's fantastic. Some years we might have one or two seniors that missed a state test or a credit or two. And so I am certainly happy to commend you all for being there. You all hung in here like family and you supported one another, so congratulations. Seniors, as we prepare to celebrate this turning point in your life, I think it's appropriate that I share one last thought and hopefully a little bit of wisdom with you, the class of 2017. As you sit here this evening, all of you have dreams to what the next chapter in your life will hold. Humor me for a minute and close your eyes and pretend you're 5 years old again. And you're about to blow out the candles on your birthday cake. And you're about to make a wish. Now, when you're 5, that wish is probably, I hope I get a new bike. But you're high school graduates or about to be, so wish bigger than that. Sit there with your eyes closed and dream big. Now, some of you may be thinking about what you're going to do when you graduate from college. Others might be thinking 5 or 10 years down the road. But deep down, all of you have some dream about what you want your life to be. And I want to tell you that those dreams can become reality. All you need is a little grit. Travis Bradbury, an American author, described grit as having something extra that separates the most successful people from the rest. It's the passion, it's the perseverance, it's the stamina that we channel in order to stick with our dreams until they become reality. Grit is what keeps pushing us when you don't want to go anymore. Grit is hard work. And class of 2017, I have witnessed that each and every one of you have what it takes. You have the grit. I know that you were ready to quit in some point in time this semester. Your attendance rate proved that. But you kept persevering. You kept pushing. You had grit. The recipe for success in most cases is about 95% hard work or grit and 5% luck. Thomas Edison said that there is no substitute for hard work, and I am a firm believer in hard work or grit. So whatever your dream is, keep working at that every day until that dream is a reality. And then, dream bigger. Class of 2017, I am so proud of you. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. May you find happiness in your life, and God bless you all. Now I would like to welcome our Assistant Principal, Miss Ruth Lotta, to the podium to present our Lionheart Awards.
Good evening. Buenas noches. The Lionheart Award is an award that symbolizes the very essence of what it means to be a Clint Lion. We give this award to 10 of our most outstanding seniors who are nominated by the faculty of Clint High School and voted on by a committee. The Lionheart Award is not necessarily given to the most popular, most athletic, or smartest students. This award is given to students who exemplified courage in the face of tough situations, have tenacity in reaching their goals, and ferocity to overcome any obstacle that stands in their way. Our first recipient is a young man of great character. He is honest, responsible, and courageous. He puts forth his best in all the work he does in and out of the classroom. He exhibits commitment, compassion, and integrity in everything that he does. Whether playing football, working as a peer tutor, or walking down the halls, this quiet young man shines. Mr. Christian Silva. The next award goes to a young lady who has danced her way into the heart of every member of Clint High School. She brightens everyone's day with her loving and enthusiastic spirit. Nothing can stop this young lady, not even the fact that she's in constant pain. During her high school career, she was the ROTC Military Ball Queen, Homecoming Queen, and Prom Queen. And when she was presented as a member of the Clint High School cheer squad, she said, "Clint High School, you have my heart." And I'm sure we would all agree, she has our heart, Ms. Bren Lopez. A few words that would describe our next recipient are sincere, dedicated, hardworking, and respected. She strives to excel in each curricular activity that she is a part of. She has a tremendous work ethic and is proud to be a Clint High School Lion. She is respected amongst her peers and her teachers alike. Her great leadership qualities allow for those around her to trust her and follow her lead. Miss Amanda Juarez. Our next recipient is a young man of integrity. He is someone who exemplifies what the Lion Heart Award is all about. He is reliable and hardworking. He takes on every challenge presented to him with the intent to succeed. Every day, he inspires those around him with his passion, dedication, and excellence. His leadership qualities are shown in his willingness to help, his self-motivated character, and his influence on his peers. Mr. Eddie Guzman. Her nomination read, "She seems to shine and persevere even when the times get tough. It hasn't been an easy 4 years, but she never made excuses or complained. She exemplifies true class, respect, and dignity, and is a model of what a young lady should be. She has embraced what it is to be a Clint High School Lion. Miss Brianna Ramey." The next recipient takes on every challenge he has been presented with integrity and courage. He started his high school career only weeks after losing his mother. He has attended CCTE for 2 years, where he has learned graphic design and animation. He has been successful despite the mountainous challenges that he has faced. He is a true lion heart. Mr. Brandon Ginnathan. Our next award goes to a young lady who takes leadership by the horns. On top of being helpful and kind, she is a hard worker who brings light to our halls every single day. She is passionate about her future and has done all she can to bring her dreams to fruition. Not only has she overcome her own personal battles, she has tackled advanced academic classes throughout her high school career. Ms. Diamond Estrada. So I want you to think about something. There are 180 days in a school year. And as students, you've been in school 13 years, kindergarten through 12th grade. And that is equal to 2,340 days of school. And some of you have had perfect attendance maybe once or twice during that time, but not this year. But imagine being able to say that of 2,340 days of school, you've only missed 3. Our next recipient holds this honor, as well as harboring charisma and a great personality, Mr. Jose Ponce. Our next recipient arrived in the United States when she was in 6th grade. Starting 6th grade as a student with limited English was not easy. By the end of her 7th grade year, she was a top 10 student in her class. And after only 3 years of school in the United States, she was exited from the ESL program. Today, she has gone on to be the valedictorian of the Clint High School class of 2017. And this young lady will succeed at everything she puts her mind to. Miss Ingrid Castillo. If this young lady told you her story, you would hear a story of hope and strength. A story of many dark days and nights in which it seemed all was over. A story of a talented, intelligent, and ambitious young lady who isn't afraid to ask for help when she needs it. She's an overcomer, to say the very least. Despite the difficulties in her life, she keeps moving forward, working to make her dream of making it as an artist a reality. A word of advice to everyone here: get your hands on a piece of her artwork. It's going to be worth something someday. Miss Alexandra Modesto. And at this time, I'd like to, oh, hold on. One more round of applause for all of these wonderful kiddos. Hold on. And at this time, I'd like to introduce our counselor, Miss Elizabeth Flowers.
Good evening. We are proud to announce that the class of 2017 brought in $6,975,583 in scholarships and financial aid money. At this time, will all students who received a scholarship or were admitted into the military please stand to be recognized. Congratulations, students. It's been our pleasure working with you. We wish you the very best.
All right, at this time, it's my pleasure to introduce our top 10%. Will the following students please stand and be recognized when I call your name? Number 14, Mr. Christian Diaz. Number 13, Miss Gloria Baca. Number 12, Miss Anaí Crispen Trejo. Number 11, Mr. Salvador Gonzalez. Ladies and gentlemen, our top 10%, congratulations. And now the top 10 graduating seniors for the class of 2016. Students, please come to the stage when I call your name. Number 10, Miss Diamond Estrada. Please just go shake their hand. Number 9, Mr. Christian Silva. Number 8, Miss Taylor Truen. Number 7, Mr. Jose Ponce. Number 6, Miss Kimberly Modesto. Number 5, Miss Odette Medina. Number 4, Miss Brianna Sanchez. Number 3, Miss Amanda Juarez. Number 2, our salutatorian, Miss Brianna Ramey. And number 1, our valedictorian, Miss Ingrid Castillo Munoz. I know these young men and women have worked very hard, so let's give them one more round of applause. All right, thank you guys. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium the Clint Independent School District Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Juan I. Martinez, and present him with a gift from our graduating class of 2017. Yes, sir, it is.
Thank you, sir. How are you, Lions? I am very, very proud of each and every one of you. As Mr. Ritchie just mentioned, 100% of you, 100. The graduation rate for this graduating class is 100%. Congratulations. You know, graduates, you are a very special class to me. 4 years ago, in 2013, you began a new chapter in your life when you came to Clint High School as freshmen. And I'll continue with the story. Let me just say a few words in Spanish. Queridos padres, abuelitos, tíos, hermanos, hermanas, familiares y amigos de los graduandos, es un honor para mí llegar a este momento de la graduación de sus hijos, de sus hijas, de sus nietos, sus sobrinos, y es por eso que a nombre de los maestros, los administradores, la mesa directiva y el mío en particular, quiero felicitarlos por este gran logro de sus hijos. Les agradecemos su apoyo, su confianza, y les damos gracias por permitirnos ser parte de la educación de sus hijos. Estos 4 años han sido muy especiales para ellos y para nosotros también. Con el más sincero respeto para ustedes, sus hijos y sus familias, les deseamos muchas, pero muchas felicidades. Graduates, as I was telling you, 4 years ago in 2013, you came to Clint High School as freshmen. I'm sure that you were probably nervous, probably excited, and perhaps happy or maybe worried, not knowing what the future would hold for the next 4 years. But then 4 years ago, I also joined this wonderful school district as a superintendent. And me too, I was nervous, I was excited, I was happy, and I was worried about the next 4 years. But here we are, 4 years later, and they went by quickly. Here we are. I am no longer worried. I am no longer nervous. On the contrary, I am extremely happy, very excited because of you. You are the reason that teachers, counselors, administrators, and all of us have worked together these 4 years to make sure that all of you reach this milestone. And 4 years later, 100% of you are here today. I couldn't be happier. Lions, let me tell you a story. About 25 years ago, I was a substitute teacher. And I was called to take care of a PE class at a middle school. And at that middle school, I took the students out to the field, and we were going to play basketball. So I divided the students into 4 groups. And there was a young man in the group. He had problems, mobility limitations. He used an orthopedic device to help him walk. And when I was dividing the groups, I was impressed that the students, as I was dividing them, they all wanted him to be part of the team. And I was impressed that they wanted to be part of the team. And when we started playing, they helped him. They gave him the ball. They allowed him to shoot. They carried the ball for him. They were there for him. And then he got a runny nose. And this was impressive. One of the young men ran to the restroom, came back running with tissue, and cleaned his nose. And I thought, I will never see that ever again, that they took care of this kid in such a way. Well, let me tell you, I was absolutely mistaken. I have observed what has happened at Clint High School for the last 4 years. And Lions, let me tell you, I was mistaken because I've seen how you have taken care of the students here at Clint High School. Time and time again, I have seen you, Lions, taking care of students like Jaimito, Sebastian, and of course this year, our famous Lion, Bren. I have seen you, how good you are. You have a good heart. And I want to especially thank Justin. And where is Justin? Thank you, sir. I watched that video, and the first time I watched that video on the news in Albuquerque, I couldn't stop sobbing and thinking of what a wonderful young man you are. And the same thing for all of you here at Clint High School. And let me tell you, in a world when people are put others down and bully others, I have learned a lot from you, seeing you these 4 years. In fact, in the words of Michelle Obama, when someone is cruel and acts like a bully, you don't stoop down to their level. No, our motto is, when they go low, we go high. And you have never bullied anyone, and you have taken care of each other, and I am extremely proud of you. You are simply a bunch of good kids, and I am proud of you. You know what? When I was watching that video, Brent's mom said something that really came to my heart. She said, I never worried sending my daughter to school. I never worried that she will be bullied at her school. And you know why? Because she knew of the character and the integrity and the goodness of the children here at Clint High School. And again, your community here, all the parents, we have to tell you, parents, you did a wonderful job raising your children. Thank you. They are great kids, and I am very pleased to tell you how great you are. You know, students, because of your beautiful heart that you have, I have no doubt that you will become successful and caring doctors, nurses, and I see one right in front of me. She's going to be a nurse, she told me. Engineers, scientists, teachers, school administrators, business people, or anything else that you wish to follow in life. But let me tell you one thing. Look at your medals. Just look at the medal with the yellow ribbon. Look at the back of the medal. It says, never what? Never give up. Never give up. Never give up pursuing your dreams, your aspirations in your life. But most of all, never give up being good as you have been for these 4 years. This medal that was made especially for you, this medal is given to you on behalf of the teachers, your administrators, the school board, and more importantly, is given to you on behalf of the parents that you have. The Clint family that did such a wonderful job raising you. As you go on to the world, and if you find telling yourselves that you cannot accomplish your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, that life is perhaps too hard, hold on to this medal to remind you to never give up. Never give up, no matter what. This medal will remind you that nothing is impossible for those who graduate from Clint High School, and nothing is impossible for those who do good to others, just as you have done. And if you ever feel that you have no one else, or you feel sad, or you want to talk, well, you have a cell phone number that this crazy superintendent gave you. So you can call and ask, and I will promise you that you will never be alone. We will always find ways to help you and assist you. And because you are that great bunch of good kids, may God bless you in everything that you do. I'm going to tell you on behalf of your teachers and your administrators, we sincerely love you guys. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Martinez. At this time, it's my pleasure to reintroduce our salutatorian, Ms. Brianna Ramey, as she gives her salutatorian address.
Wow, where has the time gone? Don't you graduates often ask yourself this and hear all the adults around you asking it as well? I remember when all of us would talk about the things we were going to do in high school, when we were in junior high. But guess what? High school came and passed. I remember when I was 7 years old and first dreamt of my first dream college and the day that I could apply. That day has come and passed. I remember when all of us couldn't wait to graduate. That day is today. It's the memories that we each store inside of us that make us the people we are today, meaning that we all have a lot to share. I'm going to miss getting dolled up for FFA dances, raising animals for 3 months to only show it for 10 minutes, and all the time spent with the amazing people of the El Paso County Fair. Some of us are going to miss team dinners, being anxious for competition time, and putting in hard work for whatever sport we did, because we all learned that in the end, it was the blood, sweat, and tears that were worth the glory that came with what you then and forever will call family. I know all of us are going to miss the spirit stick competitions during pep rallies, because even when we weren't all the closest of friends, right there in that moment, screaming to the top of our lungs, we stood as one. Or to the time that we snuck to the Sun Bowl Stadium when we were supposed to be in a lecture, yet running back like we were full-blown criminals. To the times where some of us ditched class and ended up having to make it up later, we can say that wasn't the smartest, but it's done. And now it's a memory. And guess what? We're still here today. To the senior sunset that never happened because our attendance was so low. But I guess we can say we paid our price. But you see, it's the good and the not so good memories that make our high school experience what it is. High school is said to be the best 4 years of your life, but I say it's up to you. I believe the years that come and go are made by the actions you choose to take. It's all about taking initiative to chase your dreams. It's easy to dream, but it takes courage and hard work to make it happen, no matter how big or small. Through high school, we learned to be bold, whether it was through your hairstyle, lifestyle choices, or your actions. If there's anything I want all of us graduates to leave Clint High School with, it's to know that it's better to be bold. that perfection does not exist. Therefore, be yourself, take initiative, and be the absolute best that you can be. Whitford once said, "Take action. Every story you've ever connected with, every leader you've ever admired, every puny little thing that you have ever accomplished is the result of taking action." You have a choice. You can either be a passive victim of circumstance, or you can be the active hero of your own life. I know one thing is for sure. I wouldn't be where I am today without the people who have supported me along my busy and scattered journey. I want to thank all of you for helping me chase my own dreams and allowing me to become the person I wanted to be. To my friends, you helped me laugh when I was overwhelmed and showed me a good time right when I needed it. All of you continuously embraced me and who I was and taught me to not be ashamed of myself. You made me feel like I wasn't alone. You let me be me, and I thank you for that. I sincerely wish the best for each and every one of you. To Dad, no matter how far away you were, I could always feel your love for me. We've been through a lot together, and you've shaped me into the person I am today, more than you think. With every little thing I did, you supported me and believed that I could do anything I set my mind to. Thank you for being there for me. To Karen, I can't explain how much I admire you and how much you have taught me. Through the times we've spent together, I've learned that hard work pays off, even when I didn't believe in myself. You did. You're family to me and always will be. To Lauren, you took my family in like it was your own and gave us everything we could have wished for. You've given us so many traditions to look forward to. Thank you for bringing life back into my family and being there for them when I couldn't be. To Grandma and Grandpa, if there was anybody that put up with my silliness, madness, and my mistakes, it was you guys. You gave me everything I wanted and gave me the most love and support anyone could ask for. You raised me and gave me a life I never thought possible. You two were my ultimate rocks, shoulders to cry on, and people to trust. I love you guys so much, and I don't know how I'll ever repay you for what you've done for me. To my mom, you're the one voice that's always in my head, giving me life advice on any situation that arises. You jumped through hoops and walked through fire to give me the life that I wanted. Every word that you ever spoke, was filled with love and care. You're my backbone, and while you were always trying to give me more, you never realized that you were already giving me the world. To the class of 2017, thank you for allowing me to be part of your memories and your lion pride. I encourage all of you today to thank those who got you here and helping you get to tomorrow. We've now witnessed how fast life goes by, and we absolutely can't forget to give back to the wonderful people who made it possible. When you get to where you're going, don't forget to turn back around. Help the next one in line, as Tim McGraw always says. Now, Lions, we're here today because we've all put in the time and effort it took to be high school graduates, and that alone is an accomplishment. So walk off this stage knowing that you're leaving behind a stage in your life that started your future, and walk off this campus knowing that a new stage is beginning. It can be anything you desire it to be. It's all up to you. God bless. Once a lion, always a lion.
Our honored graduate is the highest ranking graduate or valedictorian and should receive a certificate and a declaration document authorizing the president of any state-supported college or university to provide a waiver of tuition. Our honored graduate for Clint High School, graduating from the class of 2017, is Miss Ingrid Castillo Munoz. Just put it right here.
Welcome, everyone, and thank you for being here with us today, celebrating this special moment. I want to begin with the day I was asked to write this speech. I kept thinking, what am I going to write about? How can I make everyone get connected? How can I make these people remember their past 4 years in minutes? As all of these questions emerged in my mind, the hard part about this wasn't that I didn't have ideas about what to write, but it was more about where do I begin. We made new friends, met new people. We did things we thought we were never going to do or thought we couldn't do. We challenged ourselves to discover our limits, but most importantly, we made memories. We came to high school not knowing the impact that people were going to have in our lives. Now we know. I'd like to give a special thanks to Mr. Rueda for being a role model and teaching me that the Think Per Share groups are actually not that bad. I also want to thank Miss Mariña Larena for being a great teacher, for always giving me advice, and for making me hate acentos. No se crean, mis amigos, los quiero. I also want to mention those who made my high school memorable. Silsa Nava, Jocelyn Torres, Karina Macías, Chris Diaz, Heriberto Niño, Ángel Verdugo, and Diego Rodriguez. Most of our best memories are here or with the people sitting here right now. So be thankful for those pictures you took, for those laughs that made your stomach hurt, for those Friday nights that made us forget everything, for Las Vegas. Because remember, lo que pasa en Las Vegas se queda en Las Vegas. Now you're sitting here wishing those days hadn't gone by so fast. I always look forward to this day, but now I wish I could go back in time, to the first day I crossed these doors, to the first day I walked through these hallways, to the first day thinking this moment was so far away. We had senior sunrise, our last homecoming, our last prom, our last game, our last of everything. And now, there is only one more thing to say. There is one truth we all have to face whether we want it or not. Everything will end, and it is sad to say it just ended for us. As we look around here today, and the people who are part of our life and help us be who we are, it may seem like this is a goodbye. Yes, we're saying goodbye to the things we're familiar with. But there is a whole new world waiting for us. Be who you want to be, and not who people want you to be. Set new goals, try new things, travel, do everything you want to do as long as it makes you happy, because there's no turning back. We left a legacy of reaching that goal of $5 million. And don't forget the one of the lowest attendance rate. We will be remembered for those 3 contracts at the end of the school year. The truth is that we are carrying a piece of each other in everything we do. And that is what helps us remember who we are and where we come from. Now it is time to me to give a special thanks. Quiero agradecerle a las personas más importantes de mi vida, a esos que estuvieron siempre ahí, a los que me han ayudado y apoyado en cada decisión que tomo. Los que me han sacrificado demasiado, porque al igual que mis padres, sé que muchos de sus papás han hecho hasta lo imposible para vernos este día aquí. Gracias por esas lecciones, por las risas, por esos regaños, por esos «y si lo encuentro, ¿qué te hago?», por el sudor de su rostro sacarnos adelante día a día, por enseñarme que las cosas se ganan con esfuerzo y que si quiero algo, tengo que luchar por ello. Este día aquí, quiero enseñarles que el esfuerzo, dedicación y sacrificios no fueron en vano, y que si estoy aquí simplemente para ver esa sonrisa en el rostro de los que amo. Años atrás, nadie hubiera imaginado que yo estaría aquí parada enfrente de tanta multitud. No se preocupen, yo tampoco lo creí. Aunque sé que ustedes creyeron en mí, esas largas noches haciendo tarea y tanto esfuerzo no fueron en vano. Eran para días como estos en los que espero que estén tan orgullosos de mí como yo lo estoy de ustedes. Thank you, class of 2017. It was great spending these 4 years with all of you.
Okay, Lions, I know you like to see yourselves up in the screen. Why don't we get the camera for them to see themselves? Come on, they've been looking at it and looking at it. So come on, show them. There you go. There they are. All right, students. Now listen, this is important. I hereby certify that the students of the 2017 class of Clint High School have successfully completed all required courses set forth by the Texas State Board of Education and the Clint Independent School District Board of Trustees, and therefore, I now officially declare the eligible students in the class of 2017 as graduates of Clint High School this 26th day of May 2017. Congratulations.
All right, graduates, it's time to get our diplomas. Let's have the first row please stand.
Ingrid Castillo Muñoz. Brianna Ramey. Amanda Juarez. Brianna Sanchez. Odette Medina. Kimberly Modesto. Jose Ponce. Taylor Truen. Christian Silva. Diamond Estrada. Isabel Almanza. Miranda Jimenez. Moisés Arroyo. Ivan Avila. Ignacio Aviles. Gloria Baca. Juan Baca. Salvador Baca. Jesús Barajas Cho. Ángel Verdugo Villegas. Brian Bernal. Carmen Bonilla. Griselda Cadena. Guillermo Calderón. Angela Castro. Edgar Casares. Alexis Cedeño. Samantha Chacón. Yulma Chávez Mercado. Lizette Corrales. David Cortés. Anaí Crispín Trejo. James Crockett. Leah Cruz. María Dávila. Danae De Luna. Christian Diaz. Luis Diaz. Abigail Diosdado. Nicole Dominguez. Raúl Dosal. Carla Enríquez. Lucas Erives. Carla Escalante. Isaac Escareño. Adrian Escobar, Efren Esparza, Susana Espinosa, Idali Fierro, Noemí Flores Guerrero, Marlene Gallegos, Bianca Garcia, José García Balbuena, Kayla Garcia, this is Manuel García López, Stephanie Garcia, Valerie Garza, Brandon Ginnithan, Luis Gomez, Alondra González, Bianca González, Brenda González, Salvador González, Stephanie González, Jacqueline Huereque, Otoniel Guerrero, Eri Guzmán, Alexandra Heredia, Ashley Hernández, Denise Hernández, Desiree Hernández, Jennifer Hernández, Manuel Hernández, Nicole Hernández, Victoria Hernández, Gerardo Herrera Bencomo, Isabel Herrera, Omar Herrera, Destiny Jaramillo, David Hasso, Brenda Jimenez, Brian Lopez, Leila Lopez, Ruby Lopez,
Karina Macías, Jackie Martin, Carla Martinez, Gabriela Mata, Carla Mendez, Jesse Mendoza. Daphne Miramontes. Rachel Miranda. Alexandra Modesto. Pedro Molina. Elizabeth Monsiváis. Felicia Morales. John Paul Muñoz. Silsa Nava. Andrea Navarrete. Everardo Navarro. Heriberto Nino Villarreal. Lesbeth Ordóñez. Ricardo Ortiz. Mariah Pacheco. Kinsley Palomino. Kevin Perez. Armando Ramírez. Sarah Ramírez. Joshua Rendon. Paul Rivera. Alicia Robles. Ana Robles. Diego Rodríguez. Irma Rodríguez. Isaac Rodríguez. Jocelyn Rodríguez. Pedro Rodríguez. Samantha Rodríguez. Ana Ruiz. Julissa Ruiz. Jasmine Ruiz de Esparza. Marisol Ruiz. Zephen Salazar. Andrés Sánchez. Benjamin Sánchez. Vanessa Sánchez. César Sandino. Abraham Saucedo. Paulina Silva. Daniel Solorzano. David Soria. Justin Sosa. Raimundo Soto. Jocelyn Torres. Samantha Trejo. Vivian Valenzuela. Evelyn Valles. Victor Vargas. Cristina Vasquez. Saraí Velarde. Gregorio Beliz. Victoria Verdugo. Jessica Verduzco. Brandon Ware.
One more time, congratulations, Lions. And at this time, you may move your tassel to the left, signifying that you are now officially the class of 2017 of Clint High School.
Congratulations, graduates. Before I begin my closing remarks, I want to say, I believe that I am going to miss you. As you leave here today, you're going to celebrate your great accomplishment, graduating from high school. Tomorrow morning, when you get out of bed, you'll find yourself at the beginning of the next phase of your life. Whatever you choose to do, and whatever life brings you, remember this. Always, always, always believe in yourself. Norman Vincent Peale said, "Believe in yourself, have faith in your abilities. Without a humble but reasonable confidence in your own powers, you cannot be successful or happy." Dream. Harriet Tubman, the conductor of the Underground Railroad during the Civil War, said, "Every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember, you have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change the world." Try. Simply put, read your medal, never give up. And lastly, do what you've done these 4 years and do good. Always do good. Class of 2017, I wish you the very best and may God bless you always. Ladies and gentlemen, please join our graduates in the reception area located directly behind the stadium between the bleachers and the main building. Thank you.
¿Sí te llega? La 3, ¿sí?